One day I grabbed his ass up because he tried me, and I took him from the dance floor and pushed his ass all the way to the bar and tried to flip his ass over the bar. Any y'all out there and they get the touching on your leg, on your thigh, in the seating position, they testing you.
There was a point when someone had touched your leg in a party. It was a man that touched your leg, and you said he was like, I guess, drawing on your knee in a party.
Right.
Clearly, that was a test of maybe testing you, testing your manhood.
That's an industry. I know now from speaking to some other people, that's an industry thing. If any of y'all out there and they get the touching on your leg, on your thigh, in the seating position, they testing you.
Call it the gay test.
I don't know what it's called, but it's
Did
a
you feel
thing.
at one point you was about to, because you had spaz on, but that's why I said, were you about to did you have to think, if I go off or I put hands on this man, I could end up in jail? Did you?
No, I didn't care about going to jail for that.
For that.
Assault? Nigga, I'll go sit in there right now and smack the shit out of a nigga. Like, that's, like, assault is not a death sentence. You know, I'm not going to let you violate me and be worried about jail, like, in personal space and like that. No. I was worried more about my job at the time because the boss was sitting right next to her.
Right.
And he was using this motherfucker to try me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So a car ain't gonna send me to jail. A sky ain't gonna send me to jail unless they call the police. You know what I'm saying?
But it could get you, I guess, fired or ousted from the company.
Yeah, well, yeah, for that reason.
But I think
that same president of that company, one day I grabbed his ass up because he tried me, and I took him from the dance floor and pushed his ass all the way to the bar and tried to flip his ass over the bar. But he ain't call the police. I could have went to jail for that. I'm like, you think I give? I'm
he
thinking
said
to give a
something
fuck
or he
about
physically touched you.
He said some shit. I can't remember. If you gonna at me, if you ain't gonna dap me, don't at me. Like, yo, I done told this dude over and over again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't pump like that. And he just said, and I just got frustrated with him. And I grabbed him by his shirt with both hands, and I took him from the dance floor, because that's where he said it to me. And I pushed him all through the crowd, all the way to the bar, and I tried to flip him like this way, over the bar backwards.
Right.
I was just pushing him, and he was on his tippy toes going back. And then this girl, his publicist at the time, her name was Michelle Huff. Her and her friend came running over there, and they grabbed me. Choke, you can't do that, you can't do that. He's the president. I'm like, bitch, he ain't the president of the United States.
He's the president of BET. I don't have to, we don't have to name names, but.
Yeah, at that time, yeah.
You know, experiencing that, at one point, did you feel like I can't deal with the entertainment industry, mainly because that wasn't the first incident, too? I remember you said there was like I don't know if this happened afterwards, but it was the game Marry, Date, Kill. And
that was before.
Okay.
That was still at BET, yeah. That was a part of the seeing who was gay or not.
And the story goes that, without naming names, there was like a person at the table, a man at the table. He would go on and say that he
No, it was a female.
A female.
Yeah, she was the head publicist at the time at BET. And she was spearheading this game. And it was basically just a test to see who in the staff was gay. And I failed.
But you feel like that was the point when you start getting blackballed in there? Like they kind of start shunning you from other events? Because you said you went outside and you had smoked one and you realized I maybe effed up on this.
Yeah, because at the table when they did this they playing the game, who would you kill, F, or marry, right? So if it's three people, they'll say, you know, to the women, who would you kill, F, or marry? Jay-Z, Nas, Ja Rule. You know, the women will say, oh, I'll marry Jay, kill Nas, F, Ja Rule. Same thing for the fellas. It'd be, you know, who would you kill, F, or marry? Rihanna, Beyonce, Ashanti. Now, I'm gonna marry me, Beyonce, sex, Ashanti, kill Rihanna. However you choose it. And then they took that and went around and then started talking about staff members. Who would you uh, kill F or marry and started doing staff members, like our co-workers, which was kind of odd because it's telling you who you interested in
Right,
in the
right.
in the
It's
in the
kind of against
office, and
protocol.
then it went from that to uh, asking the men who would you kill, F or marry in the same sex, and they put two men and one woman in the situation, and one of the guys uh, married the one man, said he would F the other man and kill the woman. And that's when I'm like, what? And oh, hell no, I ain't with this gay shit. And I get up and I walk away from the table.
Yeah.
And this is early on. This is, 20 something years ago. And, this is them trying to groom us into that at that time, which I know now in hindsight, and my response was immature because we all goddamn was immature.
How would you
And
have responded to it now?
I probably wouldn't have said nothing. And when they came around to me, I probably would be like, y'all, next person. You know what I'm saying? Because what comes off as homophobic
Right.
today or even back then is we didn't have as much knowledge as we have now when it comes to that whole world. And now they put hate crimes into place. Obama put gay marriage into place. Joe Biden put transgender rights into place. So now you have to have a different response into this because it's so public. So today, I probably would have been like, oh, wow, really? You know what I'm saying? Opposed to me being the dude from the projects, not living that lifestyle, hip hop being so not indulgent in that lifestyle back then, I would have had a totally different response.